Wa alaikum salam wa
Name is Alfridaus. I aspire to become a teacher.
a teacher.
Not limited to students alone, all of us.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Alfridaus. I want to become a lawyer.
Lawyer. A what? I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that one. What will become?
Computer engineer.
Banker.
Banker.
Your name again? Mutiat. Okay. Mutiat the banker.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I'm Adia Adams Ganero. I'm presently an environmentalist, but inshallah I want to become a traditional health practitioner very soon.
Allah Akbar. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
This is Abdul
Allah Akbar.
What do you want to become?
I want to remain a Muslim. A virtuous.
We know that, ma. You have something else you still feel you can. A farmer, okay. Thank you. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
What do you want to become in the future?
I have been that what I want to become is what I'm doing now. Health practitioner, not a medical, and a herbal text, alternative medicine.
Oh, bye for now. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
I'm Mrs. Bajai Abdulsalam, an accountant, and hope to be a farmer too.
A farmer, okay.
You want to, she's a retired assistant director under inspectorate quality assurance officer under the Lagos State, retired. And she wants to be a businesswoman, a better one, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Have your please. Thank you.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Alfridaus. I want to become a
Gynecologist. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm Dr. Adekola Nura.
Alhamdulillah. That's charity work.
My name is Mrs. Arepo. I'm a businesswoman and I want to be Dr.
You want to be what? Doctor?
Custodian.
Auto?
Custodian.
Okay.
Food scientist.
Scientist? Food scientist, okay. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I can't hear. Industrial chemist is what she wants to become or what she's doing now. What she wants to be, okay. A what?
The model fashion designer.
Fashion designer.
Model, sir. Model fashion designer.
Modest.
Model. Modest. No model, sir.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Hanifa Abraham. I'm currently the programs and communities manager at Blessed Programs. I have a couple of non-profits that I also run. I also have a personal business with a community consultant, and I'm working towards being a better community consultant.
Community consultant, okay.
We can't hear you, man.
Assalamualaikum.
A
A journalist,
I'll press
okay.
mine here. Oh, it's press woman. I'll press it. Number
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is How become a businesswoman?
A businesswoman.
business woman. Okay. Barakallahu. I can see he's a girl. Okay.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi.
Baker.
A what? Baker.
What of this is girl? Hamza. Hamza is a girl.
Who is next? Are we done? Assalamu alaikum. Okay. What do you want to become?
I'm currently a business finance coach. I help businesses block their money blockages, increase their saving, and ultimately your wealth. And in the nearest future, I want to be a business analyst.
Okay.
Allah make it easy. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Amen. It's all what we've gotten here. I'm so happy that at least we all know that we need to have something that we still look forward to. You know, when Elijah Shaggy started his short talk, he mentioned that relationship, life, we have to continue life. And the only thing that can make you have that continuation of life is when you have something you look forward to. So I'm happy that everybody here, except Olono,
Where is he? Okay.
that has not made up his mind. So that everybody has to make up his mind, and you can change. It's allowed that you can change your outlook to life or to whatever you want to do at any point in time, and then you should be decisive. So that is for me. I will not leave without saying what I want to become. I want to become everything that all of you have said. It's possible. It is possible. I want to be, because I've seen all those things I want to be. All of them are here. Do you understand? And the easiest way for me to do that is with my business people, all those business people. I want to be a businessman. So if you are a community consultant, I will invest in your business. Abi, I become what? I'll make a businessman. I will invest. If you are an aeronautic engineer, you will need money. I will invest in your business. You want to be a software person, or you want to be a medical person, or you want to be a whatever, me, I will invest in your business. So, and I will know about your business, and I will control you. I will dictate to you, and I will earn wealth from you. Do you get that? So we can be everything. Nobody is holding anybody, to become whatsoever he wants to do. So we start the lecture proper. But before we start the lecture, I looked at the attendance. The attendance for today, when I came in around 9:50 because I was told my own lecture will start by 10. So when I looked at the list, I was told that everybody here is supposed to be around by 9 a.m. So I looked at we should reward those people that came early. So, and I think Aji has the gift. Please, can you pass the gift?
Yeah, we put the register outside, so all those that came, they put their time there.
I know. I have the register. I've snapped it.
And there is a reward for that.
So there's a reward for them. I want those people to come out and collect their reward. There's always a reward for everything we do. So, so the first person I have on my list here is Ade Jumobi Aliyah. Please, can you come forward for your gift prize? No. Yeah, come forward. Come and pick whichever ones you want out of all the prizes. She's the first person here today, and she came around 9 a.m. Pick a prize. Flags, cup, virus. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. And she wants to be a computer engineer, Abi? Okay. Barakallahu fi. Then the second person here is Absalam Kerimat. Allahu Akbar. So, come forward. Yeah, and this. Assalamu alaikum. Then the next person is Absalam Abdulaziz. Absalam Abdulaziz. Or do you want a job? You sit down, okay. Then the next on my list is Abdul Qadri. Abdul Qadri? Who is that? Okay. So the next set of people, I'm going to give them bios only. Bios only. So let's see Hassan Nimotala. So come and pass the bio to her. Okay. Yes. Hassan Taufiko. Then Hassan Abdukabir. Taufiko, yeah. And then Hassan Abdukabir. Maji Agbe Abdul Basit. Not one or three, no. 3 each for them. Then Sulaiman Abib. Sulaiman Abib. Who is Sulaiman Abib? Okay. So you're also collecting 3. Ibrahim Jafar. So you're also collecting 3. So I only picked all those people that came before me. And what we want, the intention here, also to the organizers, the next time it should be an iPhone that the first person should have. The second person up to the 5th person, we should give them gadgets, phone, or something that is rewarding, so that we can always have that as a motivation. There should be motivation for whatever and everything we do. So alhamdulillah for that. On the opinion poll of what you want to become, I have here the number of people that want to become businessmen are the people that have they have the highest votes here, businessmen, followed by farmers, followed by those people that have computer interests, software system engineer, computer scientists, followed by those people that want to do what I call services, accountants, the nurse, the lawyer, the teacher, the photographer. All those people, we count them as services. They want to do services. And then those people that want to keep on manufacturing things, industrial chemists, very few of them. So what I just want to pick out from here is that Allah has permitted, in terms of business or what you can do in life, our religion has permitted us everything that is available you can do, except very little. Except very little. They call it muamalat, that business transaction. You are allowed for everything to do, except the ones that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited. So, and with that in mind, we move to our lecture proper. So I'm happy that we have a projector, and I want most of us to glue to the projector. Please glue to the projector, because I'll be reading from my own laptop, and then we'll have a discussion. The first part is that this business, the topic itself is business administrative skills or business administration skills. Just like we said, everybody can be everything. If I'm an accountant, I want to have a firm that I will employ other accountants to be. I don't want to work for somebody till I what? That I don't want somebody controlling me forever. So if I'm an accountant, your biggest price or your future price should be for you to own a firm whereby you what? You employ people of your field, and then you make more money than that. An accountant cannot make money than the owner of the accounting firm. It's not possible. Even if it's possible, he has to be a businessman by the side to make that possible. A doctor, can we even do you even know those people that are business people around us here? Like for example, we have Beachland Hospital. We have a doctor that owns the hospital. The doctor is a businessman. Other doctors that work for him are the normal doctors. You understand that? A lawyer, somebody that has a law firm, lawyers working for him, is earning money as a lawyer professionally, and also what? Earning business money. So he's going to be more better off in the society in the future than those people working for them. And in Islam, we prefer for you to own a business, for you to own your space, than for you to work for somebody. Both of them are allowed, but it's preferable. If you have your own firm, you have your own time. Nobody will delay you for salat. Nobody will tell you what to do. You will do, and you'll be able to, you understand, worship your Lord better. So from the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, I won't read the Arabic part, I'll just take on the English. Allah says in the Quran 4 verse 29, that all you who believe, do not devour one another's property by unlawful ways, but do business with mutual consent, and do not kill each other or yourselves. Surely Allah is ever merciful to you. So that verse is the verse that we use to start up, and then that everybody should have at back of his mind. Every one of us, we need to take this class after we finish here, both the Arabic and the English, whatever, and we hold it. It's one of those golden verses in the Quran, that we need to hold. And the essence of holding this is that Allah has described, He has not put aeronautic engineer there. You can see we don't have computer science here. We don't have software here. He has put everything that anybody that believes, all those of you that believe in Him, that do not take somebody else's property unlawfully, except what? By way of business. He did something for you and you paid for it, or he's paying you to do something for it. That is the only allowed whatever. You don't take it in any other form. So that's why you have to have something that you are doing or will do in the future for you to be able to what? To get something, and to be able to what? To give somebody something to get what you want. So that is the basis for our existence. That whatever you want to do, you want to buy clothes, you want to eat, you want to do everywhere, you must have something you will give the next person in return for the food, the clothes, the shelter, the whatever that is going to give you. So that is the fundamental. So if you understand this, we understand business 1.0. This topic for today, because of the crowd here, we are going to come from the lowest part of it. That's why I call it business 1.0. So as the lecture and this forum continues, we may reach business 10.0. So because it's continuous, the business and opportunities will never finish. We will leave them here in this world. We came and met it, and we will leave them, you understand, in the world when we go. So that is the first part of the lecture, and is the golden part of the lecture. Then on business administration skills, we all have skills, just like we've exhibited them there. We cannot speak. I could see everybody was happy to tell us about his name and a little about himself. So that means all of us has been given, alhamdulillah, that we've been given that particular skill of communication, of expression, of also understanding what has been said to you. You all understood what you needed to do. Just your name and you understand what you want to be in the future. We all understood it. So alhamdulillah. So that is all you need to become a businessman. Just understand what the next person wants and be able to what? To deliver. So everybody can be what? A businessman. That's the sample. There's no, when they say, who is a businessman? Just don't look around, look at yourself. We are all in this world, business. Forget about whether I'm an aeronautic engineer, I'm a medical doctor, software, computer, consultant. Even if you call yourself, I'm a business consultant. Everybody is what? A business person. And business, you can see from that definition there. What did they put there? They said business is what? Can somebody read that out for us? Business is what? Business means busyness. Busy, from the word busy. Busyness. And it's a state of being busy. Anything that takes away your time, is under that definition of what? Business. For example, we are here. Some people we are not doing business here. We are doing business here. It's just that we are not saying it. Who can tell me what business is happening here? Huh? Taking. We are doing business because we are expending time. And if you don't know, there are a lot of business things around there. If you see the fan, we use electricity. We will pay for electricity. Abi? The chairs are here. Somebody must have rented the chairs for you. Abi? We are going to pay that person something, and you are also using the chair. All of you must have come all the way from here. Some people will have used Okada and all that. So one form of business or the other is part of your daily activities. You may not be able to see it. You understand? The person that saw this one, the person that is renting a chair, already has done a business because you are going to pay him something. The NEPA that provided the lights, they will collect their own, that madam there that is bringing this, what's it called, video recording, whatever, that is business. Because if she puts this on YouTube and people like it, maybe 1,000 people like it, and they start paying her in dollars, she has done what? Business. So do not waste your own activity without what? Earning something for what you do. So don't waste your time. That's the definition of business. Don't always waste your time without getting something in return. And then it may not be only money. You may also get returns in terms of happiness, in terms of, for example, Afa, are you going to pay me for this lecture? Alhamdulillah, that's one of the rewards. I may not get money, but I get what? Something as a token in the hereafter. For what? So you must have something as a reward. So I think I put that down to that the reward for business may be profits, may also be what? Prestige, maybe what? Power, maybe satisfaction. That's why you heard somebody say she wants to be, I wrote that down, charity work. She said she has an orphanage. She's not putting that as a form of business, although she wants so many businesses within it, one way or the other. So many businesses are there, but she wants her own profit to be what? Charity based, so that she will be earning money this way. Although she's working, she said she's currently working as a doctor. I think I heard that. So the work for business can be so many things. It can be prestige, money, power, it can be satisfaction. And some people, it can just be you being happy. We have a lot of business in Arepo. When you look at them, that this one will not sell in Arepo. So I'll tell that person, no, the person that owns this business does not want to sell. You just want to come out and see people. So once you see people, especially those people that have expensive shops on the main road, when you look at them, they don't even open the shop. But once in a while, they open. So sometimes what the person needed is just to come from her home and see people and express people and be happy. That's also enough if that is your own reward for business. So let's now go to, I've shown people there that you can be a business person even if you are a youth. The youngest person here should be around 10 years old. Yes or no? So anybody can do business. Can be 10-year-old, can do business. It's just that the type of business you do are restrictive. You can be at any age and be able to do business. And after this particular lecture, we all would take at least one business endeavor, and we look forward to what? Taking that to the next phase. So the third one is, I've said it in my talk, that business means work, it means effort, it means activity, it means anything you do with people. And if you look at there, you can see that Excel guy. His own is a genius, and he has turned his own genius to what? To delivering lectures and earning money. So if you go to his master class, he will teach you how to use Microsoft Word, Excel, to do accounting, to do modeling, to even do macros for those people that are software, or system like. So he's using his talent to what? To do business. He's not wasting it, and that's why he's charging it maybe 50,000 per 3-day workshop or thereabout. If you look at the guy that has the phone, so some of us will play with our phones. I'm sure that guy, what he's doing is posting content or writing, freelance writing, or a blogger, blogging, giving, what blogging is for those people that want to be software. Somebody writing or putting up good write-ups that people can follow or people can review and is making money from it. So that is what that person is doing. The top column there is somebody that is a physical instructor. Just like we have in all our schools nowadays, you see karate or taekwondo, young guys, maybe sometimes sisters, that they come to teach you taekwondo. They are not teaching you for free. They get paid for that activity, and it gets enjoyment and passion from that. So that's the third one. Then the fourth one, you can see this happened in Arepo. Those people sitting on the table, around the table. That's why I said even a youngster can get involved in business. Those ones, yesterday we needed 10 Arepo, 10 people in Arepo that can assist the health ministry to what? To do vaccination, to give polio and measles and all that. They will be trained and they will be rewarded. So those are the volunteers for that particular program. They are doing what? Business. They will be trained. That's one of the game. They may be given logistics, money for logistics, and maybe 10,000 naira each. They've done what? Business. They've not wasted their time somewhere without what? Gainfully employed. So that is for that aspect. So for business, when you do business, you always have profit, you always have satisfaction, you always have things to look forward to, and it keeps you engaged. On our next slide, what are those things that business entails? It entails in all those things that we already have that I said, and it's for you to now look inward. One of them is creating items, producing, designing, or having innovative ideas. You can see all what I've tried to show there are opportunities that you can, can get or you can bring out that turns to a business. If you look at the sister there, if she's a jeweler, okay, we can't see her very well, but she's a jeweler. She sells jewelry and she makes the customized ones. The bakery products, and then somebody that has a restaurant, content, somebody that manufactures toys, or is a gamer. All those are also businesses. Then looking at the larger picture, what do we expect those people? We've been showing young people. These are the leading business people of the world currently. I've decided to show what positions that you get to when you do a lot of business. The people that we have there, you can see a Nigerian person there, Dangote. We're going to talk about Dangote, some of his models, and then we have that man, that's Al-Raj, that sheikh there. He recently or some years back donated $16 billion as dash as charity out of his wealth, $16 billion, and he started as somebody without money. He started with somebody that does not have even a single dollar to eat, but he just felt he needed to do something, and he started on a noble whatever, and then got up to a bank. He got a banking license, and from there that was history. And then we also have somebody in Nigeria there, that's Ajara Foladiola. She's a banker. She started Lotus Bank also. We have, I think this is the Minister for Finance. And then we have all the leading ones that most of us know. We have the Bill Gates there. We have the, for those ones that are looking for to software and computer engineering. Those are your real models. Are those your models? Yeah. So we can take models from this. Those we can take their business models. For those ones of them that are not Muslims, we take their business model. The ones that are okay, we use. Those ones that are not okay, we'll discard. We'll get to that opportunities too. So one good thing about, or one important aspect that I want us to pick from these people is their success stories. And that's where I want us to focus, especially those of us that are either in secondary school, university, or those of us that are already working, or those of us that already have businesses. What I found out from most of them is that they always have multiple stream of income. They never rely on one stream of income. That's what makes them successful. If you say Dangote has imprint in so many sectors. As at this morning when I was checking his profile, he's already into 17 sectors of the economy. So it's not earning money from just being an accountant. Do you understand? Or just being a civil engineer. He's earning money from 17 sectors. So when I say 17 sectors, I wrote them down. He's the one that is manufacturing your cement. So he's the one that is into energy. That is oil and gas. He has filling station all around. He has even supply tank farms. Tank farms are those places where they store the oil that they refine, sorry, petroleum that they refine. That they what? They want to import. Yes. He's the one that owns sugar, all the sugar you buy. Dangote is there. Dangote is in salt and seasoning. He's in fertilizer, infrastructure. He builds roads. That your roads from what's it called? All the way from Apapa down to 7 Up. It's Dangote that is doing that road, and so many other roads. He's also into tomato. All the tomato we are getting from the north. Dangote invested in those farmers. So it's those people you are paying Dangote anytime you buy tomato. Rice farming, also all the rice you are seeing, Dangote has an imprint there. Automobile, petrochemical, even training academies, institutions, Dangote has investment there. Real estates, maritime, logistics, mining, and polysats. He has a lot of investment in so many things. So what does that tell you? That your limits should not be only those things that you want, that you currently have as your own future targets. You should be able to take opportunities within your environment. I don't rely on one source of what? Income. I don't know anybody here that has up to 2 or 3 sources of income. Farouk, you are smiling. How many sources of income do you have? That is money is one source of income. That money is one. Do you have any other source? You don't have any other source. You have one. Who has more than one source? Even from our mothers. How many sources of income? Can we see? Let's start from who has 8 sources of income. So that somebody that is bigger than me here. 8 sources of income. Who has? 7. 7. Nobody has 7 sources of income. 6 sources of income. Nobody. 5. Nobody has 5 sources of income. Abu, let's ask the Abus. Maybe because the Abus are. How many sources of income do you have, sir? Yes.
I have
2.
3.
3. Your name then, sir.
Test analyst.
Test analyst. Teaching. Farming. So, alhamdulillah, that's 3. Dangote. Somebody do with Dangote. How many sources of income?
From salary.
1.
From property.
2.
Then from consulting.
3.
As a PE.
3.
Then maybe some business
drives. 4. So Afa has 4. But we should have people that have more than that. We should all have numerous sources of income. It shows that we have a gap, especially those people that are doing businesses. And the best is around 10 sources of income. That's the minimum that we should try to get. And it's not that big, and that is not hard to do. So maybe let me use this opportunity to say how we can easily get that source of income. The source of income does not really have to be that hard. It may be bigger than me in terms of what? the revenue that is coming. But what happens to multiple source of income is that you are able to get a lot of revenues and you are able to tap into most of the areas of the economy. So each one of us should go and sit down and look at those sorts of, and they are not whatever. Even on social media currently now, I'm planning to have content there and then be generating, do you understand, money from such. So we can all do that. Even on Jumia, people don't know, on Jumia you don't need to have a store. For example, I like just have you sells eggs here. I can paste the picture of eggs on the picture, and anytime somebody wants to buy, yeah, you understand, I deliver it to those people. That's a source of revenue. And Jumia, you always see people clicking, they want to buy anything. You can buy clothes, or people that have clothes. If it's your mommy, your daddy, you can put it on Jumia, on Konga, or and all those what's it called? All those e-commerce sites, and then it can be source of revenue for you. You can partner with people and do a lot of that. So I'm being told it's 5 minutes, but I don't know how to run through all my presentation, but I will take you to the world. The journey to become an entrepreneur. All people I'm showing there, you can be looking at the slide, they are all entrepreneur in their own right. Even as little as an imam that we have a picture there, most of them are also entrepreneur. They have schools, they have all those outlets to what? To give you something that you pay for. So everybody has to be, no matter who you are, an imam, anybody, shouldn't have that cliche that, being a sheikh or whatever. Being a sheikh does not prevent you from doing business, from getting sources of revenue and multiple stream of revenue. Nothing prevents you from being the best. Nothing prevents you from being that Dangote. Dangote does not have 2 heads. Bill Gates does not have 3 heads from the pictures I've shown. None of them have what? More than 1 head. So just like those actors will say, they said, Dangote or whatever, they don't have 3 heads. They have the same, and they have the same opportunity that you have. You also have the same opportunity to become them. Before Dangote, there were many rich people before him. The MKOs, the whatever, you will be the next. You understand? Well, that is your own target. You don't limit yourself. So that's for that aspect. Then that's the same thing. I was talking about sectors of the economy. I want all of us to understand there are several, aside from what you want, there are several parts of the economy that you should look forward to when you want to be a businessman. And I've put them there. You have agricultural sector, transport, education, aviation, trade, financial services, real estate, and all that. So, and if you look around you, all these sectors are always represented. It's just for you to look well. Most times I just take my own shoes, wear my joggers, and walk around Arepo to look at all those opportunities that are there. What sector is not there and people need? You understand? Those are the things that should go on in your mind. So then moving forward, let me go. Becoming a businessman, you can do it in several ways. You can be your sole owner of the business. You can be the sole owner of the business. You can also be in partnership with people. There are some businesses you may not know how to do it, but you can partner either with money or with limited service. Like this Alpha is a logistics expert. So all what he needs to tell me is that he has a business and I know he's truthful. And I'll just give him money and he gives me return based on the job he does. So we can partner with people. We can also own a company. You can partner with 2 people or more. Up to 2 to 10 is partnership. But when it becomes more than that, up to 50, we call that a company. So all those words are things that you can do. So don't rely on yourself if you know you are not the type that is outgoing, that can start something on your own, or you are fearful. You can partner with somebody that can, give you either resources, expertise, and then you can, move on from there. So let me move to what are those things that people that do business or people that are entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is another term now that is used to describe those people that are what? Business savvy. Those people that love doing business. moving into sectors. So what are those behaviors that we see with successful ones among them? You know, it's not everybody that does business that is successful there. Business has a lot of things to make it what? Successful. So we are talking, you know, talk is cheap. Business has a lot of things. So one of those behaviors that a person that wants to do business must be somebody that, you know, has that, you know, you must have the balance between uncertainty and certainty. For example, when you are embarking on a business, it's always a 50-50 chance. It may fail or it may what? Be successful. But the businessman will make sure that that failure part does not limit him from what? Embarking on the business. Then, for anybody engaging in any business, if you want to do anything that has to do with buying and selling or in investing in something, you need to have somebody that will be your coach, or somebody that will be your mentor, or somebody that has done that business that you need to go and sit down with. Don't just analyze business on your own. Sit down. You know, oh, somebody is making money from selling, for example, granite, and you want to quickly start that business. If you don't go and understudy that person, you don't go and learn, you may end up losing all your money. We don't want you losing your money or you losing your time or efforts. So another thing is that anybody doing business must have that understanding that he needs coaching, he needs to learn. Then I've talked about multiple sources of income. You don't put all your eggs in one basket. You don't put all your life savings in one business. Always spread your risk. That's another thing we've seen. Then designing individual and opportunity nexus. For example, if I want to start any new business, I want to add another additional revenue stream, additional income for myself. I just pick my shoe and walk around my environment. Arepo, for example, I've noticed so many other gaps. You know what gaps are? When you look at the market, for example, I look at this market and I've seen that a lot of times they leave their tomatoes in the night, you know. Assalamu alaikum. So they leave their tomatoes here in the night. They have all those you know, unhealthy or unhygienic way of storing their products. If I want to do business there, or I want to provide something for them, I can decide to bring in stores that we can put, and they will be more better. And that will be a proposition. I will sell the stores, or I will, do you understand, get somebody to invest in it, and then we'll be collecting something like a rental. Even the mosque here, I can see opportunities here. We've not been utilizing all the mosque funds, you know, in terms of shops and wares. So we can have that as an opportunity, calling the mosque committee, calling investors, and then we'll manage the shops for them. And then we'll sell things to ourselves. Even on Jumat, I've not seen people selling. There was a time I was looking for Quran, to buy Quran. I was looking for so many, you know, Islamic herbal remedies that we normally buy in so many other mosques, whatever. We don't have it here. That means we don't have these people thinking of the opportunities here. Start selling herbal to Saudi and you start making money. Start selling honey here. Start making money. Start selling even Quran. Start selling it here. During Ramadan, we were going to buy food, praying mats, agay, and all that outside the community. It shows that some people are not tapping into the opportunity. So a business person will always look at the situation and tap into it immediately. So then I've talked about communication, and the last one part of it is possessing, you know, insecurity, cynicism. That is this word, and audacity. Somebody that is a business person is always skeptical, and is all the time is looking at his business or the opportunities I see all the time. If you're a business person, you're always thinking, you're using majority of your brain. Because if you've not started a business, you're already looking at everybody doing the business. For example, if I'm into POS business, I'm telling you, I know about 40 other people doing the POS business. I know their locations. I know their target market. So, and I know my own target market. So, and I protect my own target market by being loyal to my customers, by giving discount, or by moving nearer to most of my customers. I'm always, you understand, you have to always be alert so that somebody else will not come into your, business. You said anybody can do business. So if I'm doing POS business, it does not stop you from doing it. But I have to make sure that what I am very cynical about everything around my own, so that I will be on top of my game at all times. Because business is something that everybody comes in and go out, and it doesn't have to be something that only one person is in. So that's for the aspect of the qualities that you should have. One of those good qualities I've said is that that person must be always analyzing his environment to look at opportunities, and you should be writing them down. I have a lot of opportunities that I've written down, which I want to show. I'm moving the slide. The quick ideas that we have. I've looked at the crowd. I said I analyze the crowd to see what business can somebody that is 10-year-old do here. For example, if you are a 10-year-old and you are good in mathematics, you can teach those people below you, can't you? So that means you can be a lesson teacher. Am I making sense? Did you get that? If I'm in secondary school and I've done, my GSS3 and above, I can teach in primary 6 perfectly. So what I just need to do is to get a time, allocate part of my time, and earn money. Instead of your daddy calling, you understand, a lesson teacher for your brother. Daddy, I can teach, it is maths, English, whatever. All those things. But just, if the teacher is going to take 50,000, daddy, please, I will take 15,000. And I guarantee you, it will pass it. You understand? And that is how you make money. So anybody can make money, just for you to understand the potential. I did a lot of that. When I did my WAEC, I got 6 A's, 4 C's. 6 A's, 4 C's. And because of that, my lesson that I went to, they said I should become a teacher. So I will show other students how to plan. They were paying me. So I was already earning before I got my admission to the university. So, and even when I was in the university, I was also still coming to do that, so that I can earn money. That is extra to my source of income that I said. I have source of income for my parents, for school, and I also have side hustle. Also, another opportunity for somebody that has finished. I heard somebody has finished, is looking for admission. I think somebody has finished university here. Somebody said he has finished, maybe he's planning to work and all that. You can decide to mark WAEC, NECO. People don't know that opportunity exists for people that are finished. I marked WAEC, and I know they still do that. You can mark WAEC, you can mark NECO. Those people that read biology, chemistry, that read accounting, that read all that, you can go, you can look for it, and then you can mark. And when you mark, you earn revenue for your time. You don't waste your time looking for a job all the time. So you yourself, you can go into those type of work. Then I've said about those people that want to be software engineers, software developers. You need to start doing blogging, freelance writing, doing pro bono services, going to everybody to learn 1 or 2 things, so that your fingers can be very fast, and then you become a champion in it. And then you need to start writing your own codes too. A lot of you should be doing coding, should know coding, and you should be able to teach coding to those young, to your schools, to the people, and then revenue from it. So everybody can earn money from all those things that they currently do. And just like I've said, the health volunteer, I showed you that you can volunteer to do services for the community, even for the mosque, and then they should be able to reward you, if not hereafter. Then also those involved in, we have a lot of ideas here, even up to being an MC, application, event management. I've talked about the e-commerce and yoga. fashion designer. I know a lot of the women on their part, they take into fashion designing and tailoring. You know, that is also a very fantastic source of revenue. It's just that we have a lot of our women into it and also into other things that they do. And those are very good for people that are in school. If you are in school, fashion designing, and being able to sew clothes or to get materials that are in need for other people is very is a sorry, is an avenue and a potential. And also, those of you that have smartphones and all that, don't waste your time. You can start having you can start embarking on area photography. I'm not saying photography that has to do with taking pictures of something that is not okay Islamically, but you can start landscaping. You can take and build on NFT. That's non-fungified tokens. You can start posting and earning revenue. People pay for good pictures of environment, of sceneries now, and it's all on we use it as wallpaper and all that. Even emojis, a lot of people design emojis, funny emojis. They earn money for that. It's not for fun. No. They earn money for those downloads that you do, for those downloads for those emojis. People that design them. So you should tap into that for most of you that are on social media. So other sports, I picked a particular sport in Arepo. That what are those things that, because of the audience that we have potential gap that can become a big business. One of it is Muslim secondary school. There's no Muslim secondary school in Arepo, or the ones that are in Arepo are not to that level. So most of our children are outside Arepo for what? A Muslim secondary school. That's a potential gap. And if 1-2 people can come together, if not one person, 1-2-3 people, we can do that as a business. Then there's no Muslim crèche, or like most of you that are adults, you can be daycare, crèche. There's no. In the mosques, I've said about this. We don't have so many things around the mosques that are for community use. Every Friday, we should be able to see those things that are Islamic to buy, and that's a source of revenue or stream of income for somebody else. The street lights I've seen all around Arepo, I'm looking at it. If I am able to speak with 1 or 2 people, I should be able to put adverts there and be earning revenue. Those street lights they just put in Arepo is a new thing, Abi. It gives an opportunity that you can put adverts there. Even all the people that have houses there now, you start seeing all those houses, they start turning them to shops. For what? For revenue. Another one is Arepo. With the road now, we'll start having a lot of Okada accidents. So, that poses another opportunity for those people that want to do either rapid bus system or Korokwe or that. That's a business for our daddies and mummies, not for the kids. There are several other things that can come as opportunity. We don't have a recreational center here. Ileya is coming. There are so many opportunities. Seasons give you opportunity. Ileya is coming. You can buy ram and sell. Abi? Yes, so that's one of those businesses I normally do. I go buy ram, and if I'm coming on my way, somebody said he likes the ram. If I bought it 50,000 and he wants to pay 70,000, I will buy it. I will sell it and go back and buy another one. We do that, and you can also start engaging in something of sorts. And also the rental chairs. We always rent chairs. I don't know who we rent for, so that's another opportunity. So I think I would stop. Although I will send the slide down for.
Send it to their WhatsApp.
To their WhatsApp, alhamdulillah, that we are going to create a WhatsApp. We said this is business 1.0. It's not possible to learn everything about business. There's so many things I've not said, but I've digressed to make sure that we balance all the people categories that we have here. So, but the slide will be there. If you have any questions or thereabouts, the WhatsApp group that will be created, we can chat on it. If you have a business idea that even I've not said about, and you need consultation or coaching or mentor or even information about it or how to start a business, I'll be available to do that. I think I have one slide that I will not want to miss. Apart from all the businesses that we're saying, that this particular part is avoiding bad businesses. Sabere said I must talk about that. Avoiding bad businesses. There are so many, as we're talking about business, there are so many other bad businesses out there that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us not to what to do. I gave you the golden verse that you should always transact or do business with people in what? In a lawful manner. So the ones that are unlawful are the ones I'm listing here. One of them is advanced fee fraud, or the one we know as 419. A lot of 419 businesses are now, it's even difficult for you to understand it. Some of them, they fall under those cryptocurrencies. Or those crypto, they say download. I don't know if some of you have done that before. You invested in one cryptocurrency or thereabouts, and then you lost all your money. So most of those things are not allowed. They are bad, and you should avoid investing in them. Yahoo Plus, anything that has to do that is different from software engineering. A software engineer is building something that he will sell. But these ones, they are what? They are trying to steal other people's money or to take the money unlawfully in the pretense that they want to give them something. So those ones are all around. A Muslim should not be seen there at all. Then you have multi-level marketing. That one also is something that most of our fathers and mothers do. Then pornography content. For those people that are planning to go to production of content, all this your YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, that you get a lot of videos. A Muslim that is into such businesses should not put pornography content or content that are promoting vices in the society. We are not to involve in business of selling pigs, business of selling dead animals, alcohol, or we are taking riba businesses or conventional loans and insurance. A Muslim should avoid that. If you want to be a banker, be a Muslim banker that is working for Muslim banks. If you want to be an insurance person, be a Muslim insurer, and all that. Then we all know this: kidnapping, banditry, smuggling, robbery, burglary, gun runners. Those also are business, but they are business that a Muslim should not find himself. Even a non-Muslim should not find himself in such type of businesses, because they all have the outlook. Somebody will say, "Oh no, my big bag." Somebody that is a burglar too will carry bag. He will carry item, and he say he's going out to do something. He's going to do a busy activity, but his own busy activity is something that is, even in society is forbidden. Drugs, those people that sell drugs, tramadol, codeine, and all those type of drugs that affect people's well-being is also something that is what haram to do. Then any promise of a fixed profit, anytime somebody say, "Oh, invest in this," or "Let's do a business, I will be giving you 20,000, or I'll be giving you 10,000 consistently," that business, you should look at it very well, or you should get what? A mentor, a coach to help you analyze such business. Most times, those businesses are what? False, and a lot of us get involved in that. We should avoid that. Then ordering business, involved in ordering. Àwọn lọ ra epo jọ sínú ilé, àwọn èèyàn ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ wá lọ ra epo jọ sínú ilé yẹn, àwọn store pé since tó wọ́n máa ta lówó ńlá. We are not to do that as Muslims. We don't hoard. Bóyá epo ni, bóyá anything, you don't hoard. Anything useful to society, you sell at the normal whatever, you don't hoard it. Then bonds, treasury bill, debentures, futures, forwards, all those ones are the ones our parents that part of the audience here knows. We don't do that too. And we don't do trading in currency. When you go to parties, our command is share 10,000, sorry, 1,000, and shall see 100 naira. So instead of giving you 1,000, they give you 990, and then you can now spray the what's it called? 900 naira happy spending party. That is also not allowed. You don't trade currency for currency. Then you don't sculpture. Yeah, a Muslim does not, even if you are doing photography as a business, avoid what sculpture making or animate objects. You understand? Because the Sharia says we should not do that. It's not part of our own Sharia. You can do landscaping, you can do other things that are more that are okay. Then the last one, awurawo. Let me check your spam. Zodiac sign. You know, some people do that. Or your future, you become a big engineer in the future. So that is for you that goes there, and for him that does that for you is around. So may Allah make the. So I think I will stop here. Is that clock? Subhanakallah.